Where are you watching from? Good morning. I am making a mess here, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. I am Nikki, and this morning I am making some ta-da, some cornmeal porridge. And for those who don't know what cornmeal porridge is, just stop by me and start the morning with me, and let's cook some cornmeal porridge. I'm going to show you how I do it. This is a childhood porridge for most of us Jamaicans. Sorry, guys. I don't know. All of a sudden, I come on live. I'm getting that thing in my throat. So I already measuring because I'm not doing a lot of porridge. I have some water in my pot already, and we're just gonna pour some of this. So get in here, get in here, get in here. Let's do my childhood porridge. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this cornmeal porridge, what it does for you. You grew up in the island, guys, and there are a lot of things that has benefits to our bodies that traditionally our parents grew up on these things. They're healthy. It does a lot. Some people might think some of the things are myth, but not all of them, guys. Some of them actually work. And this one, this cornmeal porridge here, I'm sorry, guys, I'm clearing my throat. This cornmeal porridge, what it does, it fills you up, of course, but it also helps to clean out your bowels. And that's what it does for most of us. Growing up as a child, this is what I grew up on. One of the porridge, cornmeal porridge, and this is a made porridge. Back then, it wasn't about banana porridge, plantain porridge. It was about cornmeal porridge mostly. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just talking about my childhood porridge, which is one of the porridge, the cereal. We call it cereal here, right? In some countries in the United States, we say cereal. In the Caribbean, we say porridge. And for porridge, guys, this is one of the healthy ones. As babies, most of us Jamaicans grew up on porridge. So I'm going to be making porridge for my family this morning, cornmeal porridge. Did you know that cornmeal can do so many things? And I'm going to tell you some of the things that I've tried myself and I've grown up with and see that it works. So I'm going to add some cornmeal. I'm going to just put a little bit more, guys, in this. I think I poured the bag. Um, it wasn't poured properly. So I'm going to be adding a little bit more to this. And then add just a little bit, a little bit of water. I don't know, guys. The rain was falling this morning. I don't know. My throat is getting that little thing in. Not that I don't think I'm getting a cold, but that's the morning dew, I think they say. So then we had adding, let me see, a cup of this. This is 8 ounces of cornmeal. This is a cup. So we're gonna be adding this to the boiling water. And guys, cornmeal, when you add cornmeal to hot water, you have to make sure you mix it out because it creates a lot of lump, and these lumps are not fun. They burn you, guys. As you go along, it burns so much. So you gotta be very, very careful. Add your water, add your cornmeal, and stir. Stir your cornmeal around so that lump is not there. And what I do to prevent the lumps is to use a spatula and just mix it out. But while you're mixing it out, be careful because, as I said, those when it pops up, it burns. So we're gonna be mixing this out. This give you muscles, guys, in your hands where you're stirring and stirring. That's a part of cornmeal when you're doing it. You have to make sure all the lumps are out. And this is a trick to getting out the lumps. Some people use their spoon. Oh, the trick to it is using a spatula. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in a while. A little bit. So we're going to be adding to this to prevent the lumps. We're going to be adding some evaporated milk. So usually when I buy cans, I have to show you guys on the outside, I make sure I already washed it, but I'm just going to tell you. Wash your can tops because everybody touches on these things. Wash it. And when I wash it, I already washed it, I wipe it again. And then I'm going to be opening. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I think I need to get this a new opener because it's not it needs a new one. It's very dull. So this is the evaporated milk that I'm going to be pouring in my porridge. Then I stir. Looking for my spices, guys. As you go along, you add your milk, your evaporated milk. Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for joining. How are you doing this morning? Where are you watching from? Type in the comment section down below. Where are you watching from? Let me see where you're watching from, guys. Good morning. So for those who are just joining, I am doing cornmeal porridge, my childhood porridge. This porridge, guys, is filling and it also cleans you out. So there's a story with most Jamaican parents with cornmeal porridge. Cornmeal porridge is something that most parents feed their kids on in Jamaica. And the reason, guys, hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. And the reason behind cornmeal porridge, when it comes to our Jamaican parents, is that it's very healthy for the babies and it also helps the bowels. So most parents always make it cornmeal porridge, including myself with my kids. My kids grew up on cornmeal porridge. I was brought up on cornmeal porridge, my siblings, and so forth. And it helps, guys. And another thing about cornmeal, let me turn this stove on a little bit, guys. Another thing about cornmeal is that, did you know that cornmeal can do a good facial? I have done facial with cornmeal all the time, guys. I'm going to tell you about, like it up as you get on the live, guys. So the thing about cornmeal, not only cornmeal is good for cereal, making porridge, we call it porridge. Cornmeal is also a good facial scrub. And that's something, guys, if you go on my videos, I have done cornmeal scrub before. You would be surprised the simplest things in your pantries um, can do homemade things that we have no idea. But cornmeal can do a nice facial. And guys, I have a video about my cornmeal scrub. It has been known in the island to use cornmeal as you get up in the mornings, cornmeal with honey. And you just put it, just like how you see the scrub. It's coarse, you put it on your face, use warm water, and it gives a good facial. So that's something I'm teaching you guys. That try it, guys. It is so nice when you use cornmeal. And I'm gonna show you my my porridge. I'm just rubbing it out, guys, because cornmeal it has a lot of lumps, and you have to know how to get rid of the lumps. That's the only drawback when you're doing cornmeal. You have to have patience when you're doing cornmeal porridge because you take the pot and throw it out and say, I can't be bothered with this. This is rubbish. But it's not. It's healthy. Well, back in the days, in my time, with growing up, that was the source. And it's very economical because I grew up in the rural part of Jamaica, a real country, guys. Really country. And most parents could not afford it. And this is what we live on. Cornmeal porridge every day. And babies would be very healthy looking. If you don't give your babies, back then, if parents did not give their babies cornmeal and they're not looking healthy, give the baby some cornmeal porridge and let the baby grow nicely. That's how we grew up, guys, on cornmeal. Just like how some countries they grow up on potato. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for joining. As you get on this live, guys, go ahead and like it up. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know if you know about cornmeal porridge. If you are one of those people who grew up on cornmeal porridge, let me know, guys. And let me know where you're tuning in from as well. Let me show you what that cornmeal looks like. I'm trying to rub this, take out some of the little lumps, guys, because it's hard work when you're doing cornmeal porridge. Therefore, your hands, if you do that every day, you get a little muscle, you know? That's what I need, a little muscle. Some muscles. So I already added some evaporated milk because that's a must. Or any type of milk. Some people use whole milk. Some people use their evaporated milk. I don't want to bring the whole pot so to show you what it looks like. So I'll show you guys what my cornmeal porridge looks like. Oh, what did I do here now? Oh, I'm doing something different now, guys. I'm trying to switch. There you go, guys. And when you have this, it is healthy. See? You just have to do the lumps, get the lumps out of it. So that is what my cornmeal porridge looks like. And usually we serve cornmeal porridge in a bowl. And what I will be doing with my cornmeal porridge, I'm going to be adding some spices. You have to put spice in your cornmeal porridge. Nutmeg and cinnamon and some vanilla. This morning, guys, I don't have vanilla. Vanilla is one of the things I always have in my cupboard. But I bake a lot, guys. So because I bake a lot, I forget my vanilla yesterday. but you use what you have. These two are great spices as well. Cinnamon and nutmeg. It's a must. So I'm gonna leave this, and to top it off with my porridge, guys, I'm gonna be doing some fried bami. So that's what we're gonna be having with the porridge. It's a lot of rubbing, guys, when you're doing cornmeal porridge. A lot of rubbing. Whoa, bubble peppers so cool, right? Yeah. Yes, baby. Hello. Hello. Okay, so my porridge is, I put it on low, and I'm gonna let that cook because it has to be cooked properly. This I'm gonna be putting into a container because I opened this bag, so I'll do that after. And the bami that I'm talking about, guys, I'm gonna be serving it with bami. I have one bami left from the other day, so I will be using up this bami. So what I do, see what bami looks like, and bami is made of cassava. Cassava is known a lot in the islands. I don't know about any other countries, but in the islands, cassava is known. So it is grown, and what we do is break it up in half like this, guys. See, two halves, and then I break it in another. So we're gonna have quarters here, guys, right? This way. So I have 4 pieces of bami, and I'm gonna be adding some milk on this, just to soak the bami. So guys, I have my almond milk. So I usually soak it with my almond milk. Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for joining. How is your Sunday going? Let me know how your Sunday's going. What will you be doing today? It's raining outside, guys, and I think because it was raining, I came on a little bit late this morning. But better late than never, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? So I'm trying to open my new bottle of almond milk because I use both, guys. I use the oat milk and the almond milk. So when you don't have nails, this is what happens when you don't have nails. So I pour, so I'm going to be soaking. Just add some milk to the bami, and I'm going to let this soak for a little while, guys. Maybe 10 minutes, I think. And then I'm going to fry this. In the meantime, my porridge is boiling. So I will be frying this, as you guys see. On Sundays, guys, as I explained to you guys, Sunday is not one of my healthy days. So I do unhealthy stuff only for breakfast, not for dinner. Dinner is a little bit more on the healthier side. But mornings, I do what I am accustomed to for breakfast. So this part is being cooked. We gotta keep stirring, guys. Then I'm gonna be mixing this, sweetening it with a little condensed milk, not a lot, and a little sugar, because cornmeal porridge can be very sweet. It has to be sweetened. That's the only way. That's the only way when you make cornmeal porridge, guys. You have to sweeten it, and there's no way, or else it doesn't have any taste at all. Okay. That's the thing I don't like, but that's why I don't do porridge a lot, guys, because the stirring, the stirring. Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for joining this live. So we're gonna be adding condensed milk, and in the meantime, I will be frying my bami. Who on this live loves bami? I'm not seeing the comments, guys. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything. I see one. So Oh, now I've seen something comes up. It says question you've always wanted to ask. Questions have what is your childhood memory? I want to ask each and every one of you on this line. Now that I get a question, what is your childhood memory? Now, my childhood memory is what I am accustomed to as a kid eating where food is concerned. So that is my childhood memory. One of my childhood memories. I've had many childhood memories, but where food is concerned, this is one of my childhood memories. My permanent heart. What is your childhood memory? Let me know in the comment section what is your childhood memory. All right. So we're gonna be frying. I'm gonna switch my pot here, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Uh, onto a different part of the stove here. I'm gonna add my frying pan, my frying pan, right? Frying pan, guys. Um, I'm saying it, but it sounds a little bit funny. Like it up, guys, when I'm saying frying pan. It just sounds funny to me. I don't know why. And it's frying pan, but it just sounds a little bit weird when I said it. Alright, so we're gonna be adding this. Let me know, guys, how you doing, where you're tuning in from. How is your Sunday going? As I said, I got up early this morning and I am on this live a little bit later than usual. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit how my last week was because today is a new week and I am resetting my life for the new week. Last week was a very tiring and hectic week. I started a new job. Well, actually, it's a new job, but it's in my same field, health, and I have been working like for over 8 months, guys. So started a new job with new people. It was a little bit challenging and hectic, but I love it because I am in health, as I said. I go to people's homes and I take care of the elderly. So it was a little bit challenging with what I was doing, guys, but I love it. I love people. I love to take care of people, and that's who I am. So no matter how challenging this is, I find a way to deal with it and to make my patients comfortable, right? That is my job. So that was my week, guys. I've been off from Thursday, and also I have my own business that I'm working on, my athletic wear, guys. So that took up my time. I'm working on my leggings, my this, my that, and it's summer coming out. So I am in the process of ordering more things to be online. So that is it, guys. That was my week, and I'm going to be starting a new week with different things in my mind to be productive, right? So we're going to be adding some oil. And what is your plan for your week? Let me know what your plan is for this week. What do you plan to do to make it productive? Because, guys, in this world, we have to make our lives productive. One job alone can carry the bills. So we have to have other income to sustain our lifestyles, right? Some of us live fancy lifestyles, some of us live simple lifestyles, but it doesn't matter what type of lifestyle you have, it all includes bills, 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 right? So that is it, guys. That will motivate your own self motivation. That's what it is, self motivation. So these are this is a piece of the bami that I have. I'm waiting on the oil, guys. I put it into the milk, which is almond milk. See how this is? So we're gonna be adding this to the hot oil while the porridge is boiling over here. thing that I have, guys, I'm telling you, my stove, I don't know. This stove that I have is not the best. Let's sweeten this a little bit, guys. I want to turn it down so it's, I want it to be low. I don't know, guys. That stove is always giving me problems. Okay. So we're waiting on the oil to heat up, and then we're gonna be adding. Let's put this back in the fridge, guys, because I'm not gonna use it. I have the wrong one. So once again, we're gonna open my condensed milk. Welcome, guys. Welcome. If you will be joining this post live, you're not sure what this channel is all about, go ahead and watch my videos, watch my lives, and you'll see what it is. Hopefully, this channel is for you, where I do my cooking, do my baking, my juicing, my fashion, wellness, my routines, as I mentioned earlier, that I, facial routines, makeup. I'm not good at makeup, guys, but I try. I try because I love light makeup, not heavy makeup. So we're gonna be adding this. Oh God, this food is not me. Can't. I just can't do this food, guys. Turn it on low, it comes high. I don't know if it's me or the stove. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, I have to be lifting up the pot to see if the stove is coming up high. I don't know. I probably need a new stove. I think that's what it is. It's not regulating properly the heat. And I think it's most of my burners are doing that. So we're gonna be doing this condensed milk. Don't want it to fall, guys. I'm just showing you. But once if the top open, then it's gonna fall on me. So let's put in some condensed milk while I'm having problems with my stove. I have to be watching it, guys, watching it to make sure it is burning properly. That means I need a new stove, right? If the flame is not, if it's not regulating, does that mean I need a new stove? Let me know, guys, because I don't know. I'm a woman here. I have no idea. Just going with the flow. So this is a condensed milk. We're gonna be adding some condensed milk. I don't like that my porridge is too sweet, guys. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let me know as you get on this live where you're tuning in from. Okay. So we're gonna be adding in this thing here now with Bami. For those who are not sure what Bami is it's made up of cassava, guys, and I don't know how they do it, but it's cassava, and they make it into a round shape, and then you can boil it, you can steam it, you can fry it. That's all I know about it. Some people like it on steamed fish. This morning I am going to be frying it. And all that thing is popping up on you guys. Let me turn so you can see that. popping on me is not good, guys. Let me bring it closer so you guys can see me. This is how I do my bami. Let me get my thing here, guys. What I do, guys, I put, usually when I fry things, I always tell you guys, I put paper towel in my plate just to soak up the excess oil. So the bami is fried. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So we add, if we want, we can dip, some people, they dip the bami into the porridge, I think. Yeah, I think my grandfather used to do that. Where when the bami is fried, he dips it into the porridge. I don't like it like that. I just love to eat it by itself. But it's not something I would eat every day because it is fried, right? And you don't want to eat too much fried stuff. Once in a while, or once a week. Nothing is wrong with once a week, I think. So I normally fry my bananas very crispy, and my porridge is there, guys. It's boiling. As I said, cornmeal porridge takes a little while. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. For those who are just joining, let me know where you're joining from. And I am doing my traditional. I love to do my traditional breakfast every morning. My porridge is my childhood porridge. For those who are just joining, not sure what am I doing. I am doing cornmeal porridge. Cornmeal is a childhood porridge that most island people, people who are grown up in the islands, love to do their cornmeal porridge, and especially Jamaicans. If you don't have cornmeal porridge for your children is not healthy. That is what they would say back then. That your children, if they don't drink cornmeal porridge, they're starving. So that's basically what they're saying. So you have to incorporate porridge every day with your your cornmeal porridge in your meal every morning as breakfast. Most mornings actually, you give your kids in a bottle, especially if they're young kids. We give it into those baby bottles, guys, where the nipple, with the nipple, you put the porridge in that bottle, but make it very thin because cornmeal is very thick. So it's always thin out, and the baby can drink it from the bottle. So that is all. And when you have passed baby stage and you're a toddler, they will put your with parents put it into a cup or a bowl like this one. Maybe yeah, and you have your cornmeal cards before you go to school, church, wherever. That is all. I was brought up, and many other Jamaicans on cornmeal cards. And even my kids, till I think my kids are tired of it now because they're used to it from babies. Sometimes they don't want it. I don't want any parts because they're on something or we have something on a regular basis. We don't want it anymore because we get tired of it, right? So my porridge is almost done, guys. Because I think I'm on here now for about half an hour. And it usually takes around half an hour to 45 minutes to cook. And I'm gonna be showing you what my baby looks like. Just and that will be my breakfast for this morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. And I hope that next Sunday, you guys will set your notification to join me for breakfast, right? So this is what the yummy looks like. And it's hot right now, guys. See? It's crunchy. Oh, but it has oil, so that's why I have my paper towel here. I'm gonna turn my porridge off, and then this is how I show you guys how we serve our porridge. And that will be it for breakfast, guys, with a nice cup of tea. So turning off my porridge now, 'cause I think that's it. It's cooked. Just gonna add a little bit of sugar, guys, to the porridge. And now this is how we serve our porridge. Take a spoon. Let me see if you can see me, guys, because I love to demonstrate. Um, let's take this out first. Some people use a cup to take the porridge out. We serve it with a spoon here, guys. So this is what we do. And so the mess around here, so I'll just clean it up. So this is the porridge here, guys. See how hot it is? And my Bambi. So that's for breakfast with a nice hot cup of tea. I hope you guys enjoyed this session with me this morning. Thank you guys for joining. Share this channel to your friends and families. And I will see you in the next live. Have a great Sunday, guys. And start your week on a productive note. I'll see you then. And remember, it's clear love over this side, all right? Tune in